So yesterday, we spent a lot of time talking about the distributive property. We were giving things out to each number. Well, today we're going to talk about the backwards or the undoing of the distributive property called factoring. So if we factor and we give out, when we undistribute, we're going to collect. And you have to make sure that you collect from each. If we go back to the classroom example, when I collect papers, I make sure I get one from every student, not just the ones up front, not just the ones on the left side of the room. Everybody has to give me a paper. Well, it's the same thing when we start talking about numbers or expressions. So here we have the expression 3x plus 15. I know that my answer is going to look something like this, where I have parentheses. That plus sign is going to come down. So I'll have a number here, something here, and something there. What's a number that divides into both 3 and 15? 3. That's going to go out front. Okay, then we're going to do two little like mini division problems. 3x divided by 3 is x, or 1x if you want to put the 1 in front. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So the factored form is 3 times 1x plus 5. To check yourself, you should be able, either actually writing it out or just doing it in your head, you should be able to multiply them both and go back to what you had, easily going back and forth between the two. Number 2, the order is a little bit different here, but I know what my setup looks like. What's a number, the biggest number actually, that divides into both 16 and 4? 4. 2 would work, but then I'd have something left in common, and I don't want that. I want to take out everything that I can. 16 divided by 4 is 4, and 4x divided by 4 is 1x. So again, I should easily be able to multiply. This would give me 16, and this would give me 4x. If you want to put the 1 in there, you absolutely can. I usually don't, just because it's one less thing to write, but you certainly can. There's nothing wrong with it. That's what it looks like with variables. Now let's see what it looks like with numbers. The temptation is strong to add these, I get it, but the directions are going to say factor this expression. So you know that factoring sets up like that. What's a number that divides into both 9 and 21? 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 21 divided by 3 is 7. And that's where we're going to leave it. Are there situations where we're going to calculate with it? Absolutely. But for right now, I just want you to practice collecting what's in common. All right, one more for you. We know the setup. What's the biggest number that divides into both 80 and 56? 8. 80 divided by 8 is 10. 56 divided by 8 is 7. And you should be able to double check. Multiply here. Yep, we go back to 80. Multiply 8 times 7. Yep, we go back to 56. So factoring and distributing really just undo each other. One is multiply, one is divide. The setup is pretty much the same.